So today, instead of using the word meditation, I'm going to come at this from a different perspective for you. Remember when you were a kid, what was your favorite thing to do when you were a little kid? I know for me, it was when I had time by myself or with my best friend, and we would play pretend. So playing pretend was really just visualization and living in the moment and being creative and expressing yourself and not worrying about being judged. As we grow up, we grow out of that ability to be in a sense of play and in a sense of wonder. And even sometimes the creativity gets pushed to the side because we have to be responsible. So as we move through life, things feel heavier. Things feel more like we can't move through them, almost like we're trying to push through water or sometimes even mud. And it just feels like you're never getting anywhere because you're weighed down by all these responsibilities. So why don't you try for a couple of minutes to just get back into that energy of being 5 or 6 years old. Really close your eyes, feel it. What did it feel like to be that age? Did you used to play pretend? See what that child within is actually wanting to do right now. What is it? Just sit with it for a minute. Take a couple of deep breaths. What's your child within saying? My child within wants to be at the playground on the swings, just swinging back and forth as high as I can, actually, higher and higher. It just feels so free, like there's absolutely no limitation. And when I look up in the sky in this moment, where I'm playing pretend with you, it's a sky that's the most beautiful blue with big puffy clouds. And every time I swing just a little bit higher, I feel like I can almost reach out and touch those clouds. And the energy of the swing moving back and forth is bringing me such a sense of calm and peace. And I know I'm actually controlling that swing. Every move that I make with my body is moving me in that direction, propelling me forward, allowing me to feel that sense of freedom as I come back down as gravity takes over. And then I kick again and I get higher and I get closer to those clouds. So that image for me, that energy is amazing. It's completely freeing. And it's all inside of me. Just like your image, whatever your child inside was telling you that you should be doing today, or if you really gave yourself permission to, what you would be doing today. So take a few minutes every day and get in touch with that inner child. See what kind of thing you want to pretend. And the power to visualize, the power to bring up emotions, the power to connect to your inner child is amazing. It brings balance. It reminds you that everything else in life really isn't that heavy. We can unload some of that baggage as we go through life. We can shift our perspective. We can take a step back. Or in some cases, if you're in a stressful situation, you may feel like that stress is huge, like a mountain in front of you. But if you play pretend and visualize that the mountain is a block away from you, then it instantly doesn't have the same energy or impact. And then if you try and put that mountain 2 blocks away, it's even less. And you're more in control. And you can breathe again. And maybe even a little less tension in your shoulders because it's at a distance. It doesn't look so big. So if you visualize in those stressful moments the situation at a distance, you will instantly take control back. So I like to put those stress mountains about 5 miles away from me, off in the distance, just peeking up at the horizon line, so that I know that I really can respond in the moment differently than if I were to believe that that mountain was standing right in front of me, casting a shadow over me and over everything that I do. So put your obstacles at a distance. Visualize them. Use that muscle that we used when we started to think back to that essence of play. Let's play pretend. So just pretend that the obstacle is at a distance. It's going to work. It takes practice. And sometimes when we're in our reactionary energy, we don't take the time to step back into that other mind. But you can do it. So today, why don't you start playing? Just play a little bit. See what your inner child wants to do. I'm going to go hop back on my swing set and keep kicking and keep getting higher and keep touching those clouds, or at least thinking that I can. So I hope you have a great day and do lots of playing.